Hello, the Kenganda viewers. This is another episode of Kenganda where we show you different aspects of life in Kenya and Uganda. I'm seated together with one of the biggest YouTubers in Africa, actually the youngest,
oh my God.
Yet the biggest. Yeah,
I'm blushing.
My name is Marilla. Hi, Wode and Maya.
I am Maya. Good to see you, Lala. I've been watching your episode and good to see you for the first time. And Eddie is always the one behind the camera, huh?
Because you never get to see her, huh?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's in Uganda and he's with us. I'm so blessed. Kenganda is really blessed.
And so, Uganda is blessed with women. I love the women. Yeah.
All that you're interested in is women.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about Uganda. First impression, I love Uganda women.
I think the first thing you see in the country.
What is the second impression?
My second impression, this place is a busy city. Like first impression, when I go down from the airport, when I go down from the airport, first thing I saw was women. I was like, no way, because you can see from afar. Even like, welcome to Uganda.
You know the way he speaks, it's as if women be like there on the streets, like
yeah, but Ugandan women, we know ourselves, we are beautiful.
Yeah.
And the second thing is like Uganda freedom is too much.
Yeah,
people party all the time.
People do their own thing. I realize
and there's too much security. So
yeah. People do their own thing. People are free to do whatever they want. Even like I was in the street, I saw that the traffic, nobody controls it. The border is moving anyhow.
The freedom,
but everything goes on well. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you do that in Ghana, they're gonna arrest you.
Oh. No, they won't arrest you.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So Wode and Maya, you're from Ghana and we're from Uganda. We've always wondered about one thing. There's one question. Do you think in Africa there's self-hate?
Self-hate?
Yes.
How will you define self-hate? That's what I want to know.
I would define it in a way that maybe someone who leaves Africa and goes to maybe the US, they're always like talking bad about Africa. They're talking about corruption, they're talking about poverty, they're talking about all those kinds of things, but they never come back to do something about it.
And also like self-hate, I would put it in a way like there is no support among us, like Africans. We do not support each other. I'm not saying there is. We're just trying to find to discuss and get to know if there is really self-hate. Like we don't support each other, we don't love each other that much.
I won't call it self-hate. I would never call it self-hate. I call it like, sometimes it's misunderstanding between Africans. People always trying to say that my country is better than yours. We have that thing all the time.
Yes, exactly.
And self-hate in this situation, if you come to Africa right now, you see people with dark skin color and people with kind of light skin color. That's where my self-hate will come, because the colorism in Africa is really huge.
It's real,
and because of this, you see that a lot of people are bleaching because they also want to have that light skin color.
Never bleach.
That is what, if you tell me, self-hate. But among Africans, I feel like it's just misunderstanding between each other. If you go to Ghana, we always talk about Nigeria and Ghana. We're always arguing about jollof, but we don't hate
about who has the best food, who
has the best
kind of
dancers,
like a competition.
Exactly. It's not like self-hate or something.
Something that I've seen in Uganda is something like this. In case I went to a place where I met someone and I'm Ugandan and I'm asking for help, these guys are they're not going to help me. They're supposed to. But you, Wode Maya, if you went somewhere and you're like, hey, and they hear the way you're speaking, like the accent is really not Ugandan and you don't know anything about Uganda, you're going to get the best help you can ever have.
Yeah.
Even if you're black.
Yeah. But one thing that I feel self-hate can come in here is how we treat Africans on the African soil.
Yeah,
I think even outside should really matter, like how we treat Africans as a whole, how we treat each other as a whole, whether here, whether in foreign countries.
But that is self-hate. The self-hate in Africa is way too much in terms of this situation. Like, let's say I'm from Ghana. If I go to Ghana, right, want to buy something or like maybe want to do something, they're going to treat me. Let a white person or something comes, they'll treat the white person like a king or a queen.
For example, like how we're speaking in the car today when we were coming. And a certain friend of ours was like, you know what, yesterday when Wode Maya was like, I'm Maya, I'm from Ghana, the girl immediately was up. Hey. And she could do whatever. But let me tell you, if it was an Ugandan and they speak even in Luganda, they'll be like, I don't want
that's one thing that I love about traveling within Africa. like they support you, like you get. Come on, I met some girls yesterday, and she was like, "You're from Ghana. I would love to date you." I was like, "No way, hallelujah, amen." You know, if you get those kind of vibes, you feel like, no, Africans can really come together, because I've seen the way they treat like an African from another African country. Uganda was awesome. Rwanda was awesome. Ethiopia, oh my God! Anytime I say I'm from Ghana, everybody was like, wow, like they try to.
And you see, like,
you should take me to Ghana. I want to have a
I'll take you to Ghana.
Exactly.
And you see, like, how you like what your work, what you're doing, getting out there, shooting videos. You know, it's kind of like a little bit easy for you, for people to respond to you and to respond to your question that it would be for a true of like Ugandan person to go out on the streets and like, you know, I want to talk to you about curvy women in Uganda. They would not say they would not say anything. They would be like, I don't want to be in a video, but they would rush. They would be very fast to be in your video just because you are not from here. You're from Ghana.
But it's even happened to me when I was in my own country.
Exactly.
See, so I think that is the kind of self-hate that that we have.
And also, like, people are saying that African women don't use like their natural hair. That is also a self-hate.
But I have my natural.
That's another form of self-hate. Okay, let me speak in terms of African American perspectives. Like, these guys, like me, I love them. Me, I see them as one family and stuff like that. But sometimes some people have some kind of misunderstanding, thinking that, oh, we're different. We know from Africa. We are like that. Why are Africans like that? You get it? So even me and O'Shea, sometimes we have some kind of misunderstanding, but I don't hate him as a brother. I see him, okay, this is a misunderstanding, we have to sit down somewhere and talk about it.
But you know, like, sometimes, like, I have realized that human beings do not like facts or the truth.
What kind of fact?
You know, like when you say something that is a fact.
Okay.
Because, you know, I remember there is I wouldn't want to come out as, you know, bad or what, but there is a time we had a certain discussion about and someone rose an issue and was like, do you think Black Americans are Africans?
Yeah.
You know? And then someone jumped out of the plane and was like, no, they're not real Africans. They're not Africans. Okay, they're like not real Africans. And then someone was like, what? How can you say that? Of course, that is not true. They're Africans. But when you look at it, if someone was born in the US, they grew up in the US.
That is the citizenship. But it's all about the citizenship.
No. I'm talking about it's by descent they could be Africans, but what exactly do they know about Africa?
Yeah, but definitely they're gonna learn something. That is why Wode is there.
You learn, yes,
exactly.
you get to learn.
That is why Wode is
there. That is why Kenyan is there.
Exactly. Because me, I feel like most of them, because I have a lot of them now, like so happy, because some of them used to hate me because I live in China, but now they are all turning into lovers. You know, they love me so much, right? I'm like, oh, what am I? Sorry if I insulted you before. I didn't know this is the real you and stuff like that. Because the connection is there.
The connection is definitely there.
We are one
we just
family.
need to understand each other. We need to give ourselves time and, you know, get to learn what happens there, what happens here, so that we blend in. And because the connection is definitely there. Because it's very hard for you to, you know, look at a Black American and you're like, I think this one is a Black American. If they do not talk, if they do not speak. So the connection is definitely there. We just need to, like, understand. And there is nothing like there could be that one, like low support. We do not support each other here and there. Yes, it could be there.
That one is true.
It's true. It's
true.
there.
Because Africans don't support each other. I'm not gonna. Africans don't. Even when you are seeing yourself like, I'm doing something good for my continent from your heart, you still get Africans hating you.
Even hating on you, and the foreigners are actually the ones supporting you.
Have you felt hate, like,
oh my God,
it just like via Bluetooth or like network, like someone is there and you feel like they hate,
like
have you felt that before?
Like
even today, I did a video about Uganda ladies. The thing is, like, whatever I do in my videos, that does not necessarily mean that this is who I am.
Exactly.
I'm just an entertainer who is trying to make the video look so nice, and people should have something to say about the video. I know that there are certain things that I say, sometimes I even after watching it myself, like, what the fuck? Why did I say this? But I don't script my videos, and come on, like, people are like saying, oh, why are you saying that Ugandan girls are gay? We go to Ghana, we have Ghana girls from Ghana.
But African women are all over, basically curvy, so like everybody should know
this
that.
African women are curvy, but if you go to certain countries, man, the kind of asses that I'm seeing in here is way too much. It's way too much. And one unique thing about the asses I'm seeing in here. No, it's okay. Let me tell you. The uniqueness is like even if you see a slim girl, a skinny girl. Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You see, so this is what I just wanted to put in my video because it's based on personal experience.
And people are going to feel like you. Oh, Maya is sexualizing Ugandan.
Oh, you see.
Okay, our viewers, it's like this. This is another topic that is going to be shared on Kenyan. We are going to bring a topic about the curvy girl. But as for now, it's all about the hatred that we have in Africa.
All right, so you know what? I want to address this issue. Please, Africans out there, don't hate each other. When you see a brother doing something or you see a sister doing something, support him. Enough of the colorism in Africa. Enough. Like, you know, when you and Lara go for a job, definitely they'll pick Lala. Why? Lala is light-skinned.
I know.
It's happening.
And then they're gonna push me to go and slide it.
It's happening. Even I have a friend who has like natural hair like Eddie, but she went for a job and they were like, nah, can you put on some weaves or something like
to make it look neat?
And it's crazy. So that is what I feel like we need to change.
Yeah, Africans are the ones encouraging all these because by the time you tell someone to put in a wig just because the hair, and I've seen people like when you have dreadlocks, however much you're qualified and you have all the experience, you're not going to get that job.
You know, by the way, that is a whole. That is another topic that we're going to address very like about talent versus looks, or you know, like
that is in Africa.
Yeah, it is so much. And
but then the last word for our viewers, please, let's stop this self-hatred. Let's be one. Let's be one people. Let's be Africans. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for all the notifications. Please comment about our videos, whatever we can change about it. We'll always do that. Like and subscribe to Wode Maya. I am Maya. You're out.
Bye bye.